Why are you nervous?
Did you start it already?
I did. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Happy New Year. My name is Andrew Lingelbach, and I am going to be your captain for this journey. I'd like to welcome all of our members, non-members, guests, best friends, your buddy that you're making listen to this, to Merritt's first ever podcast. I've got our delightful guest in the studio, Kara.
Hello. I was waiting for a better intro.
Well then, okay. All right, I see how this is going to go. This is going to be an absolute pleasure. So, I just want to kind of introduce everyone to what they can expect out of this podcast. Outside of my dulcet tones, you will be able to learn a whole bunch of things about the fitness industry. We're going to be dispelling some myths throughout the year. We'll be hopefully laying down some knowledge for you. And you'll get to meet some really, really great faces here in the club.
Like me.
Like Kara. So before we jump into our topic for the year, starting off 2018, before we jump into our topic, Kara,
yes.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Kara Glinowiecki.
Glinowiecki? Okay.
Polish. Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland. Started out teaching group fitness classes at a local gym, which led me to become a personal trainer. I also have history teaching dance as well as...
Any particular type of dance?
Yes. I teach tap, ballet, jazz, lyrical, hip-hop to kids around in our community.
Is there any type of dance you don't teach?
Ballroom.
Oh,
breakdancing.
I think I'd break something if I tried to do breakdancing.
Me too.
Oh, boy. Very, very cool. What got you into dance?
I started when I was 5 years old. My sister used to dance, and I would go to her classes and decided I wanted to do it too.
Said, I can do that better.
And I do.
All right. So, again, before we jump into the meat of the topic, you said you're a trainer now.
Yes.
You also teach some group fitness classes. What are some of the classes you teach here at Merritt? You're here at our White Marsh location.
Yes. I teach Body Attack Friday mornings at 10:35, and then I sub Body Pump and Body Jam when I'm able to. And then otherwise, I'm just training. You can see me in the club.
Very cool. Do you have a particular kind of clientele base that you work with for your training? Or is there anything you specialize in? I know you got a couple fancy certifications over there.
I do. I have a fitness nutrition certification. I'm also a tribe coach, which you are as well.
I am.
Team Fit over here. And then I work with general weight loss, people with, weight loss goals, and I also like working
cool.
with children. So
awesome.
I've had a couple teenagers.
And that kind of helps being a dance instructor.
Yep.
You're really good with working with younger audiences and things like that. So you kind of know how to connect with them.
Yes.
Your immaturity really
it really
plays
comes
into
out,
it.
just like yours.
Perfect. All right. So let's jump to the meat of it. As wonderful and fascinating as you are, Kara.
I mean, we could do tips about me instead. Facts about me.
Tips, facts, whatever it might be. Now, let's go ahead and jump into the real thing. We're going to, audience, what we're going to go ahead and talk about is 18 tips to keep you successful with your resolution in 2018.
Yes.
Try not to applaud too loud. We might hear you through the computer. Very, very good. So, Kara prepared this list. It's really, really great stuff. Let's talk a little bit about it, Kara. Let's see what you have to say.
All right. Tip number 1. That's where we're going to start. Join Merritt. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the tip, but you should.
Well, they already joined it already because they love us.
Good. Tip number 1 is don't diet, just eat healthy.
Very, very good.
So it's pretty basic.
Yeah, it's basic, but, it's the simple things that really catch up people sometimes.
Absolutely. People focus on too much of a diet of whether it's low carb, this, that, there's so many different diets out there. Well, just eat healthy foods, real food.
I love real food.
Don't we all?
All right, let's jump on number 2.
All right, number two, drink about 2 to 3 liters of water a day, even in the cold months. A lot of times right now when it's winter.
It's a little chilly out there today. I'm glad you made it through the ice.
Yes, I did. But, a lot of times when it's cold, you're not thinking about how thirsty you are. And thirst is the last sign that you're dehydrated. So stay hydrated all day long. keep drinking.
Yeah, and I think that what you just said was really, really important. People don't think when you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Like, it's already been going on for a while. You're dry as a bone. Like, you need to try not to be thirsty.
Right.
And that's something that people don't always recognize.
Right. Absolutely. Number 3 is exercise at least 3 times a week. 3 for 3.
There you go. So clever. The hat trick.
Yes. That'll keep you accountable and help you see some results.
Yeah. Especially when going into the new year. A lot of folks, they really try to go all in.
Right.
And they get burnt out in 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of where those folks who are just New Year's resolutioners just kind of drop off. They go and go and go, and then they can't go anymore.
Right. So start small. Start with 3 times a week, and if you're enjoying it, keep coming, and then you won't get as burnt out so fast.
There you go.
All right. Tip number 4 is cook more. So that means...
So you're going to start cooking for me?
Yes,
what
every
you're saying.
day.
Good.
I'll bring you meals.
I love Italian.
Well, so cook more. That way you're going to know what ingredients are in your food. So you know what you're putting in it. When you go out to a restaurant, you don't always know. It says broccoli, but that might be covered in butter
and cheese.
And salt and all this. So, when you cook at home, you know exactly what's going in that food.
No. And, a big thing, we just picked on butter and salt and cheese and all that kind of stuff. But, a big thing, especially when you're cooking at home, you know how much butter,
absolutely.
How much cheese.
Right.
That way,
you can limit it.
Exactly, you can limit it. I'm a big proponent, and hopefully it's not further down this list, but I'm a big proponent of moderation. When you look at how our society is and how pretty much everything we do is based around a big meal, being the oddball out and not eating anything else everyone else is eating cannot be a lot of fun sometimes.
Absolutely.
So, it's just being able to understand that, yes, I can have so-and-so every now and then. Thanksgiving comes once a year, not every week.
Right, absolutely. Those mashed potatoes with butter. All right. Number 5 is find an exercise that you enjoy. Not everyone is going to like walking on a treadmill. Not everybody's going to like picking up heavy weights.
Do you mean to tell me not everybody loves to run?
Not everyone loves to run, Andrew. And that's okay. There are many other forms of exercise. It's, dancing, hiking, walking, lifting weights, doing classes.
Climbing around on the monkey bars.
Andrew's favorite. Running outside, running inside. So there's so many ways. Find what you like, because otherwise, if you're miserable, you're not going to stick with it.
I mean, and, the great thing is, if you look at our locations, we've got plenty of things to do.
We have all of it.
Everything's got a little bit of a different flavor to it.
Absolutely. All right, number 6 is don't be obsessed with the scale. So weight is just a number, and we know muscle is denser than fat.
I've been told I'm dense before.
Okay, with your dad bod.
That's it. You're off the podcast.
You're fired.
Go ahead. Dead air. That's it. Now we're both fired. Way to go, Kara.
Yep, exactly. Don't be obsessed with the scale. Don't weigh yourself every single day. It's okay to weigh yourself, weekly, every couple of weeks, but don't be obsessed with it, because then you're going to get discouraged because it might not change right away.
Right. And, sometimes it's just depending on the time of day, depending on what you ate last, you can really set yourself up for failure.
Yep. How much water you drank.
Exactly.
Hopefully you're drinking a lot.
Hopefully. 2 to 3 liters. I paid attention. But no, weighing yourself every single day, again, you can really set yourself up for failure.
Absolutely.
And, it fluctuates 2, 3, 4 pounds a day. Right. So if you check that every day, then you could be despite maybe making progress in the gym, it could still be heavier, and that's one of those things you don't want to get wrapped too much about.
Absolutely. Number 7 is set a goal. So don't come in the gym and not have any goal. And there's many goals. It doesn't have to be a number for weight. It could be running at 5K.
There you go. Don't worry, folks. We'll talk about that.
Running at 5K could be, you want to work on doing push-ups on your toes. So that's just something you're going to build towards.
And it can be getting stronger. Yep. It can be being able to touch your toes.
Absolutely.
Fitness comes in many different flavors of ice cream. You just got to find the flavor of ice cream you want.
Cookie dough.
I'm a butter pecan guy because I'm 195 years
old
deep down.
How old are you?
I know. I look good for 195. Thank you.
Your dad bod.
I exfoliate.
Okay, number 8 is remember to rest. Sleep is very important to your
So
recovery.
sleep all the time. Gotcha.
All day long.
All
Skip
day
work.
long.
Sleep. No.
No. That's
Sleep at night.
Yes, that is. A little tech difficulty. There we go. A lot of folks don't always recognize the body does its recovery when you're sleeping.
Absolutely.
The reason you have to turn off is so your body can turn on later.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I love analogies. So, sleep, incredibly important. It keeps your hormones in check. It keeps everything going the way it's supposed to go.
Muscle recovery.
Exactly.
Everything. Yep. All right, number 9 is eat breakfast every day. I know many people, when they start their healthy eating, they're like, oh, I'm not going to eat breakfast.
I'm not going to eat anything.
I'm not that hungry. You need it. You need to get your metabolism start working. You and especially if you're going to work out in the morning.
Absolutely.
You need something.
No
in your
paperwork.
body.
I don't want to see anybody on the floor.
Exactly.
No,
so you need to eat.
With a lot of the kind of the intermittent fasting stuff that's jumping around
Yes.
nowadays.
That is true.
There's stuff about it that's interesting and very, very interesting read. But there is a lot of research that backs the fact that people who eat breakfast have healthier body masses. And
as we talk about breakfast, that doesn't mean a bowl of cereal.
Correct.
Or dessert, like a Pop-Tart.
Or
and
cold
a donut.
pizza. Or donuts on my cold pizza. Kara, we might have to set up a session afterwards.
I know. So this ties into our next tip, number 10. Make sure you're eating a full diet of protein, carbohydrates, and fats.
Yes.
So that goes with breakfast. The sugary cereal is not going to do anything for your body. You want something with protein, carbs, fats, whether it's an omelet with a slice of whole grain toast or oatmeal and egg whites.
A lot of, now for folks at home, these are typically referred to as macronutrients. Sometimes some macros get more of a bad name than other ones. But it's very, very important to recognize that they all have their very unique and specific roles in the body, in the digestive system. Getting a nice balanced mix of all of them is really what's going to lead to your success in the long run.
Absolutely. And some examples of protein are chicken, fish, egg whites. Examples of some carbohydrates are brown rice, sweet potatoes, steel-cut oats. And then some examples of healthy fats are avocados.
Yeah.
Love avocados. I'm such a millennial.
So just again, I want to reiterate. No, I'm going to interrupt you.
About avocados?
I'm going on my avocado rant.
Oh, no.
And that evil cilantro that goes along with it.
It's the best.
Avocado is gross.
It's delicious.
No, I'm just going to put it right out here.
Avocado toast.
Maybe I'll put a poll on this podcast. If you think avocados are gross, go ahead and, like and share. If you love avocados, still like and share. But, whatever.
It's a great poll. Awesome. All right. So tying into our next tip, number 11, eat 5 to 6 smaller meals a day versus 3 big meals. You'll feel fuller longer, and your metabolism is going to keep working all day long.
Right. Don't just gesture at me like I'm going to say something.
They
Sometimes
can't see
I
that.
can nod my head and say, no, again, it's really, really big. Half the battle when it comes to the gym is just kind of that willpower.
Absolutely.
And if you can make it easier for yourself by feeling fuller throughout the day to be more successful with your eating lifestyle, then that's really a great route to go.
Yep, absolutely.
Next.
All right, number 12. We're almost there. Keep a food journal to help track what you're eating, or an app. I know many people use MyFitnessPal.
What's an app?
Okay. And how old are you again?
Told you, 195. I'm still working on my rotary phone.
So an app or a food journal that you write down. MyFitnessPal is a very popular one, as well as I know Fitbit has one as well, because then you can see what you're eating, and it breaks it down because you might be surprised of how little of something you're eating or how much of something you're eating. Sugar is a big one.
It can be pretty surprising when you actually write everything and see, oh, geez.
Even that one bite of pizza.
Uh-huh.
Because it always turns into 2. And then a whole slice.
And then a whole pizza. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Just regular cheese.
What?
Plain. If you say Hawaiian, I'm leaving.
I mean, I'm totally into pineapple and ham on my pizza.
No, pineapple is a fruit.
And tomato's a fruit.
Okay, but pineapples are sweet.
Tomatoes are sweet.
No, they're not.
The right kind of tomato.
They're savory.
Whatever.
Another battle. Pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
Look, folks, I just have better taste than Kara.
Well, I don't think so.
Go ahead.
Anyway, 13. Enjoy a cheat meal, not a cheat week. So splurging for a meal or having that, your ice cream on a Saturday doesn't mean that the entire day can be filled with everything, because it's a ton of food, and then it's harder for you to get back on track after that.
Right. Jumping back to that psychological aspect. If you deprive yourself, you'll turn into a cheat week.
Absolutely.
And if you don't watch that snowball, you'll turn yourself into a cheat week. So really,
and
something...
then you'll look like a snowball.
Exactly. So something I found that has been really helpful for me is almost planning out my cheat meal, kind of having ideas of what I want.
Yep.
One, it gives me something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
And two, it gives me something to kind of, I know this is what I set out to eat. I recognize what it means to me and my body and my eating habits. And it kind of makes you more successful. It's not like, oh, well, okay, well, I'm going to just have some pizza and some Cheetos and then some Cheetos on my pizza.
Exactly. Awesome. Tip number 14. This is an easy one. Take the stairs, not the elevator. If you don't have any serious injuries that prevents you from doing the steps, you should take them.
Absolutely.
It's an easy fix, whether you're at the mall or at home. Well, I guess you wouldn't have an elevator at home. I mean, some of you may. You don't know. Some of you may, which is pretty cool.
Don't judge.
All right. Tip number 15, another easy one. It's hard around this time of year. Park farther away from the store, so you have to walk farther.
So where do I park my bicycle, Kara?
Okay, well.
If I'm riding my bike somewhere, I probably don't need to walk further away.
Exactly, because you're burning calories as
there
you ride your bike.
Go.
See?
So what we're saying is get rid of your cars, get bicycles.
Yes, bike everywhere.
Bike everywhere.
Especially in this time
Especially
of year,
in the ice
the
and the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not bike in the ice and snow. Merritt Clubs is not responsible for any injury received while biking in the ice and snow.
Oh, all right. Tip number 16. Make lists to help prioritize.
Something about a list. Sounds a little familiar right now.
This is for some people that say, I don't have time to work out.
No one has time. You got to make time.
We're going to make time. And by making a list, looking at what you have to do for that day, whether it's take the kids here, there, your work or whatever it may be, clean this, clean that, schedule it in. Put working out in your schedule.
Absolutely.
Meal prepping, put it in your schedule. Make it work. Make time.
Exactly. It's make time. It's not find time. It's not I don't have time. It's make time.
You're a priority, too.
You're an adult. It's time to start adulting.
Nobody wants to adult.
Hashtag adulting.
Avocados in the corner.
You and your avocado toast with your little
Shout out
cilantro.
to Sarah Smith.
Sarah Smith.
We miss you.
Hanging down at 4th Avenue.
We miss you here at White Marsh.
I might have to cut that out of the podcast.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we are going to number 17. Get the whole family involved, because accountability and support is so important to success. So be active with your significant other, be active with your children, whether it's, going to a park, coming to the gym as a family.
Yeah.
There's plenty of things that you can do together to keep everyone active.
No, and for the parents at home, your kids, they're wild, they're crazy. Don't lie, I know they are. You get them outside, you get them moving, they're a little less wild and crazy.
Right.
Let them burn off that energy. Don't just tell them to sit down. Let them move, and then, it's really, really great. If you look at, there's some really excellent research out there in regards to child physical activity and cognitive function. Kids got to get their wiggles out. It helps them pay attention. It's really, really incredible stuff.
Awesome. And the last one,
drum roll.
Mindset. Think positively.
Oh boy, here we go.
Good thoughts.
There you go.
You'll have a better outlook on life and fitness. So be happy.
Wow. Cue the whale noises, the gentle flowing ocean.
There you go. Peaceful. But really, get in the right mindset. And a lot of times with the new year, everyone starts off in the right mindset, and then it fades away.
Right.
So, whether it's every morning, you have to tell yourself you can do it, because you can.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's important to recognize not every single day is going to be a good day.
Absolutely.
It is for sure. And that's what really separates those kind of New Year's resolutioners and those who actually New Year's achievers.
Yes.
I know, right?
I like that word.
Thank you. Recognizing that, sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes life really sucks. But recognizing that it's just a bump. It's just a speed bump.
Exactly.
Keep on going. Just because you have to take a turn doesn't mean you take your foot off the gas pedal.
Right. And sometimes, coming to the gym will help you with that.
Absolutely.
If there's a bump in the road or if you're having a rough day, don't just go home and eat pizza.
No. Go punch the punching bag.
Exactly. Take a class. Do something.
Backflips.
Yeah, because everyone can do backflips.
Again, Merritt Clubs is not responsible for any injuries received while performing backflips. I probably should have checked with our legal team to make sure I could even say that line. But, it happens.
It'll be fine.
Happens.
It's all good.
Very, very good. Now, pop quiz. Throwing the notes off the table. What's your New Year's resolution, Kara?
I don't have one.
What? What?
So, this is my thing.
Okay, talk to me about it. Get into the real nitty-gritty, people.
I don't like them. Why do I need a new year to change something? I don't. I could change tomorrow. Why do I have to wait till Monday? You don't have to wait till Monday.
You don't have to wait till Monday.
I can wait till Wednesday and be like, Wednesday, I'm going to start doing X, Y, and Z.
Today's Friday, though.
Okay, well.
You're going to give yourself 4 whole days?
Yeah.
Think of all the pizzas you can eat in 4 days.
Exactly what I'm saying. No. But, the new year, I kind of told myself I'm going to get back on track eating better.
Yeah.
Just like everyone, because through the holidays it's tough, and now the cookies are gone. The pizza's going away.
Mm-hmm. There's no more pizza.
The summer body's coming out.
No more Christmas pizza.
Right. So, not technically a resolution, but just resetting myself. What about you, Andrew? What's your New Year's resolution?
There you go. Hopefully no one saw me gesturing at home.
Well, they wouldn't. You just said that.
That's what you think. There's a hidden camera in the corner. Surprise.
Oh, gosh. See how red my face is?
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
Shaking all my nerves.
Oh, my palms are so sweaty.
They are. Feel them.
No, I'm not touching your hands. That's it. I'm calling HR.
Nothing happened. You can check the hidden camera.
The hidden camera. So my New Year's resolution is to be a good person.
Because you aren't already.
Be a gooder person.
Wow.
Learn my grammar.
Work on English. Go back to school. No, I'm just kidding.
No. And, that definition of a good person, fortunately, can fluctuate throughout the year. But just kind of love my fellow man. Take good care of people. I know, this is... What else would Andrew say? Of course this is what Andrew says. Okay. So, Kara, what do you think? Round number 1 of the podcast. What do you think?
Well, now that my nerves are gone, we can start over.
See, it's now we'll record it for real.
Right. So that was just a test, right? Practice run.
Oh, shoot. I didn't hit the record button.
That'd be great.
Uh-oh.
See all my mess ups.
Oh, no. I did hit the record button. We're good.
You really thought you didn't?
I had to double check, all right?
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to double check. All right.
This has been great.
This has been great. This was nice. This turned out okay. Hopefully I don't get fired.
Hopefully people listen to this.
Maybe.
Because there will be a pop
There'll
quiz.
be at least 2 views, and it will be at least from you and I.
Yes. And all our clients
and
are going to be
there'll be 4, because I'll make my mom and dad listen to it,
Same
too.
with mine.
There we go. 5, 6. We're pretty much trending at this point.
Come on.
It's going to be number 1 hashtag. Do you want to make up a hashtag?
Yes. What should be?
Oh.
What are you calling this podcast?
I have no idea.
Hashtag I have no idea. No, I'm just
Hashtag
kidding.
the podcast without a name. I don't know. Come on. Hashtag. Go.
Gosh, I'm not good with this.
3, 2, 1.
Hashtag Merritt's podcast.
Oh my gosh,
That's
the
super
worst.
lame. I know.
I don't care. I'm going to tag it anyway. Is that what you
Really?
do with a hashtag? You tag it?
Yeah, because it's a hashtag.
I don't have Snapchat. I don't know how these things work.
It's not just on Snapchat. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter. It's on Instagram. Guys,
Look,
what are we gonna do with
I'm
Andrew?
still working with the rotary phone. Okay, I don't know why they put me in charge of this.
They didn't. You volunteered.
Oh boy. So speaking of Instagram Twitter, yada, 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 yada.
Yeah, you can follow me.
There you go. I was going to know. You got to wait until I offer to.
Well, why can't I just tell them?
Because that's very assumptive.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
That's okay.
They want to follow
Go ahead,
me.
Kara. They want to follow you.
Who wouldn't want to follow me?
Me.
At Kara Glino. Karaglino. That's about it.
What is that? Is that?
Oh, Instagram.
Thank you. There you go.
Insta. Add me on Insta.
The IG handle.
Okay.
Is that not what the kids say?
Not really.
No.
What about yours?
My kids? I don't have kids.
No, your Instagram. Your Instagram that you rarely post.
Every now and then I will. So you can totally follow us as a company.
Yes.
You can totally follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
It's
You can
Merritt
find
Clubs.
us Merritt Clubs.
On
You got
Snapchat
it.
as well.
Absolutely. As for my own personal stuff, you can get me at Andrew Lingelbach, I think is my Instagram.
Wow.
I think that's how. I know I worked really, really hard to come up with
Maybe
that
I'll
one.
tag you so everybody can follow you from me.
Oh, man, I'm so thrilled. I'll have like
Steal my followers.
500 followers and only follow like 3 people. I'm like a celebrity.
That's rude.
No. I'm
Hit
a
him with a
celebrity.
follow back.
Maybe. I'll think about it. Only if you deserve it. All right. Well, Kara, it was a ton of fun. I wish you the best of luck with your pseudo New Year's resolution.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I'm trying to be a gooder person. You know, that's something a gooder person would do.
You're right.
Yep, yep, yep.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I appreciate being the first and best guest.
First and best. Well, yeah, because there's only one so far.
I'll be the best at the end, too. We'll do another one in December.
And we'll just kind of rank everybody, but still put
Be
you at the
like,
top of the list.
Kara's was the best, and then, we'll do another one in December with me.
And then
We can
and
have our
do-
TV show.
We'll
Wait,
do it.
this
We'll
is
do
getting...
it in February and March.
I mean, I could be a once-a-month
April.
guest. I'm just saying.
No, I think.
What do you mean, no?
Maybe
you
twice
get
a
to do it
year.
every week.
Because it's my microphone. That's why I get to do it every week.
So if I get my own mic, I can do it?
You can do your own podcast. I don't care. We'll have
No.
competing podcasts.
We already compete with everything else.
What you call competition, I call victory, Kara.
Oh, my gosh. And on that note...
On that note, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Definitely check us out. Tell us about your friends. Or sorry, not...
Tell us about your friends. Tell us all about them.
All about them. No. Tell your friends about us. Please leave a review. Please leave a comment. If you have questions that you'd like to see answered down the road, this is how you tell us. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to know about, and we'll let you know.
Hopefully.
Maybe. We'll do a little bit of homework. We'll come prepared. It was a pleasure, Kara.
Thank you. High five. Boom.
Oh, that's going to sound awful. I love it.
Boom, clap.